Hello, my name is Mrs. Yeany, and I teach third period Math 7 and eighth period Math 7 with Miss Storch. This is my 11th year teaching at Liberty Middle School.
Hi, my name is Miss Storch, and I teach 8th period Math 7 with Mrs. Yeany. This is my 7th year teaching at Liberty. In Math 7, students explore a variety of topics such as algebra, geometry, and statistics. Students will explore these topics using real-life problems and examples in a variety of problem-solving techniques. We will use scientific calculators, Desmos, and other interactive technology as tools for their learning. In Math 7, we value and emphasize independent practice, as we know it is critical for understanding and allows students to practice skills that build throughout the year.
Hello, welcome to the Math 7 Schoology site. On the Math 7 Schoology site, you will see all the information you need to know about Math 7. Under class information, you can find the syllabus for the course, and that has all the information that you need to know about the course. We suggest reading over that so you're familiar with our expectations. Under the course resource tab, you can find the online calculator that students can use. They can also use a scientific handheld calculator if they have one of those, and our online textbook. Under the flashback tab, you will see there is flashback number 1. Students will be assigned a flashback every Thursday morning, regardless if they have math or not that day. Students have a whole week to complete this online assignment. It is due every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Students have all week to work on the flashback on their own time, perhaps maybe even in Unity time. Students can turn in the assignment during the week and receive teacher feedback. Teachers will let them know what questions they need to work on, if any, so that by the time they turn it in at 10 p.m. on Wednesday, they can hopefully have a better grade. Students can turn in the assignment earlier than Wednesday at 10 p.m. for a final grade as well. Under the This Week folder, students can find all the materials needed for this week. Students will also be given paper copies of most items, and so sometimes these are just duplicates in case they lose their paper copy or want to look at it electronically. You can see that we have already started the first lesson on absolute value. The notes and note slides and the homework are there and available for students to look at. The PDFs are typically papers they also receive, and note slides are Google Slides they can look at to review the material as needed. On the right side of the screen, you will notice there is a calendar. You see here that there is an absolute value homework, and so that is a paper copy. Students will receive a homework every class they come to, and that is every other day. The expectation is that they are working on the homework and completing it before the next class to turn in. Homework is not graded. It is a time for students to continue to practice their skills learned in class, and a time that we can check in with each other and see how students are doing on the material. You can see on the right as well, there is a checkpoint coming up, and the flashback number 1 will be due on Wednesday at 10 p.m. A student's math grade is consisted and made up of 2 grading categories. The first grading category I will talk about is assessments. That is 70% of a student's grade. Assessments consist of checkpoints and tests. Checkpoints are smaller assessments given throughout a unit to see how students are doing. A test is given at the end of a unit and will cover all the material for a unit. Assessments are retakeable. If a student does not achieve the grade they were hoping for, They can check in with the teacher and learn about the retake process and review the material and retake a similar assessment. The other grading category is graded assignments. That consists of 30% of a student's overall grade. Graded assignments consist of flashbacks and in-class assignments. Flashbacks are the weekly assignments that students have all week to work on and can receive feedback. In-class assignments would be warm-ups and exit cards. Graded assignments are not retakeable because students have access to their notes, homeworks, activities, and other resources while working on graded assignments, and therefore are not retakeable. At Liberty Middle School, we have a rolling grade book. So grades carry over from each quarter. So by the time we get to fourth quarter, a student's grade will consist of all the assignments they have done from August, and that will make up their final grade. We look forward to working with your students and connecting with you as well.
Please let us know if you need anything from us. Thank you.
Should you need to reach either Mrs. Yeany or Miss Storch, you will see our contact information is listed on the screen.